before a race like this. I feel like the worst thing you could do is go too fast. All the prep work is pretty much done from here. You just want to kind of be cool, calm, and collective. And I mean, he looks an absolute picture right here.
He's one of the best looking horses on the ground. If you get a chance, if you come out to the races when he's running, come up to the paddock and take a look at him. He's an outstanding individual physically. I mean, what he's done on the racetrack, you know, he looks the part. It's unbelievable. And horses, when they change venue, when they ship into a new racetrack, the first day they're usually a little more aggressive. So that's the most anxious day for an exercise rider, to get around the racetrack. And you can see the rider there has just got one hold of him. And from the get-go, you don't want to move, right, Joe? Galloping, you just want to set your hands there and just maintain that one hold and let him go around there in a decent sort of cadence.
Yeah, this is absolutely picturesque of what you're supposed to do. You mentioned exercise rider, just keep your hands down, don't move too much. But I mean, he's such a pro. You could see the body language of him. He has his ears straight up, looks like he's really enjoying himself. And from a fitness standpoint, at this point, you're not going to gain any more fitness 7 days out. You just want to keep them really happy, and he looks very, very happy out there.
I mean, that's like driving a Ferrari and your foot is on the gas pedal about 10% of the way down, and you just know at any moment you could just floor it and you would go.
And the way Belmont trains, obviously you were his assistant for years. You learned a lot from him. I mean, he is as meticulous and deliberate as any trainer out there.
Yeah. I mean, case in point, you missed the Preakness, right? I mean, there's been a lot of discussion about that, whether he would have been a Triple Crown runner. I think he would. But, you know, when I reflect back on it, I think it takes more guts in a situation like that to miss the Preakness than to actually go ahead and run in it. I mean, that takes some serious plums to make that decision, along with the ownership group. So, I mean, everything is attention to detail. You know, he loaded him on the van at Saratoga himself. I saw him walk out into the van, and I mean, he's on top of everything. And this horse has been primed for this race, you know, ever since the Travis.
We talk about the kind of horse he is. When we were going into the Derby, he was a horse that was going to get that mile and a quarter. He's the best mile and a quarter horse in the world right now. He just keeps coming at you, but I feel like the second half of his campaign, Joe, he found a cruising gear where he's closer to the pace and he doesn't have as much work to do, and that just makes him even more dangerous.
I feel like ever since the Belmont, all three of his races, the Belmont, Jim Dandy, and Travers, to your point, he's been able to lay a lot closer. Before that, he would give himself way too much to do, 8-10 lengths back, but he was good enough to move forward after that. But I mean, that's a whole other dynamic. When you're able to lay a lot closer and be able to move forward with those horses, very, very dangerous.
And you're going to see that when I show you the progression of his works through the year. His races emulate his works, or his works emulate his races. He was slow into stride early on in the year working. When you get to the Kentucky Derby, he's on the bridle, and Travis, he's a much different horse. And all that is through development and experience of racing, getting more aggressive, putting on more weight. I mean, he's a bigger horse than he was back in January. He looks tremendous.